Hello and welcome to Rohnert Park, California and the Wolves' Den, which has been home to Sonoma State men's basketball since 1963. My name is Satchel Foster, bringing you the final game to be played in this building that has stood for over 60 years. And what a better way for Sonoma State basketball to end than with a do-or-die game. Sonoma State and Stanislaus State both need to win out and get some help to reach the postseason, and one team's CCAA tournament dreams will end tonight. What will also end is the long, illustrious career of a Sonoma State lifer and head coach Rich Shaywitz. Rich, who graduated from SSU in 2000 and was a student assistant coach before eventually taking the helm of the women's program for 5 seasons, in which he led the Seawolves to the postseason every year before leaving to coach the men, which he has for the last 4 seasons. Rich still has a chance to make his first conference tournament if his Seawolves continue their winning ways tonight, as we honor the 3 seniors, Jack Schultz, Donovan Sevilla, and Julian Bryant. 40 regulation minutes are left for Sonoma State basketball on this campus. What will come of them? We'll find out coming up next. We can get you the starting lineups. First, for Stanislaus, as announced by head coach Paul Trevor. Paul, also a Sonoma State alum, graduated from Sonoma State University in 1992. So a lot of Sonoma State basketball history in this building tonight. Zimmer, shot clock down to 10, kicks it out. Changang for 3, knocks it down. Jonathan Changang had 20, and Zimmer had 18. 3 18-plus point scorers for Stan State last time out against the Seawolves as Julian Bryant takes that to the rim, maybe affected by a Mayau on that drive. Zimmer lost the ball, and here comes Nobles. James Nobles, full head of steam ahead to Chris Holly, who lays it in for the Seawolves' first points. Seawolves trying to get out in transition. And they get an easy one to get the ball in the basket. It's 5-2 as Zimmer, the lefty, knocks down a 3. Stan State has started 3 of 3. Nobles. Chris Holly over to Reagan. Aaron's 3. Good. Aaron Reagan splashes home the 3. Seawolves hit right back. Shot clock down to 9. Chris Holly's got to go here. Chris drives, feeds to the cutting Reagan. James Nobles, corner 3, got it! James Nobles knocks down the 3. Aaron Reagan driving the baseline, cut off by Walker. Julian Bryant, confident 3, he's got it! Julian Bryant splashes home the 3. The Seawolves have scored 9 straight points on 3s. Jacob penetrates, cross court. They swing it up top to Nobles. James another 3, this time is good! James has got 6 on 2 threes. Daddy comes to set the screen for Nobles. Now Jacob releases. Feed inside. Bryant hammers it home. Chris Holly brings it up for Sonoma. Gets it into Jacob Milling. Here's Nick Medeiros for 3. Yes, sir. Nick Medeiros knocks down a 3. 22-17 Seawolves. Seawolves have come out 5 of 8 from three-point land. Back here in the Wolves' Den, the Seawolves trailing by 3. They led 24-19. Since then, it's been a 10-2 run for Stan State, 7-0 in the last 3 minutes. The Seawolves offense there, they turn it over. Here comes French, and he's going to miss the wide-open layup. And then Jones is going to be fouled on the follow. That's the second time Stan State has smoked the bunny. And a little bit surprised to see that from French. I thought he was going to dunk that. And instead he just went for the layup and completely missed it. Did the freshman from Modesto. But Jeremiah Jones will still get those 2 points in all likelihood. The best free throw shooter in the CCAA at 89%. Jacob Milling finds James Nobles, who gets the layup and the foul. James had a wide open layup, and Chavarin came over and knocked him over. And James is now going to get a chance to get a free one here on what looked like was going to be just a wide open, untouched layup. Seawolves get a gift there. Just the 12th free throw miss by Jeremiah Jones all season. He missed both. The best free throw shooter in the conference just missed a pair. Chris Holly over to James Nobles. James on the baseline, throws it down. James Nobles skies for the two-handed jam. He's got 10 points. Julian at 4 is going to launch a 3. Ties the game. Julian Bryant on senior night is 3 of 4, 2 of 2 on threes. And it's 35 all. Now Mayau can't score over Nobles. James has got the rebound. He's going to run. James all the way, lays it in. 5 straight for Sonoma out of the break, and they come storming out of the huddle and into the lead. Changang drives at Bryant, draws the foul and scores. Seawolves dodged the bullet there. Those both felt like makeable shots. Bryant, corner 3, he's got it! Julian Bryant with 16 points. Holly gets the screen from Nobles. James, good look at a 3. He knocks it down. James Nobles has got 18. Nobles and Bryant leading the way for Sonoma State, and they retake the lead. Drives on Medeiros, falls down. Sevilla out of the pack. Donovan Sevilla lays it up and in to take the lead. Donovan's first basket comes at a critical juncture. Chavarin left wide open, and he stripes another one, and the Seawolves, that's just a bad miscommunication there. Holly gets the screen from Milling. Jacob open. He's got it! 6 straight for Jacob Milling, and Paul Trevor calls time. Both free throws good for James Nobles. Paul Trevor opting not to use the final timeout. James ties his career high with 25 points. Here's Jones. Gotta go, gotta launch a 3. He's inside the arc. He shoots, and he scores with 1.2. And Paul Trevor's gonna take a timeout. But barring a catastrophic sequence of events, Sonoma State is going to hold on and win their final home game in men's basketball in the final athletic event to take place here in the Wolves' Den. Sweep back-to-back doubleheaders to close out the home schedule in their final season of existence. 0.4 seconds remain on the clock as Nick Medeiros steps to the free throw line with a chance to be the last player to score a point in this gym. And he does that with the free throw. Medeiros hits them both. And the final point scored in the history of the Wolves' Den belong to Nick Medeiros, and the Seawolves shut down the Den with a 78-72 victory with James Nobles and the rest of the Sonoma State Wolves after 2 victory to close out the Wolves' Den. My first question, obviously, is just for James. You tied your career high in 25 points tonight. In the biggest game of the season, possibly the biggest game of your career to date. Talk to me about your performance tonight.
Just trying to go out here and play for the guys. Senior night, we can't go out on the L, so we got to get it back.
You mentioned senior night, and your seniors came up big tonight. Julian Bryant had a great night tonight. Donovan Sevilla, his first basket of the game, put you guys ahead late in the second half. Jack Schultz out there hustling always. Talk to me about your seniors.
All these dudes is hoopers, man. So we just went out and hooped. That's what happens.
And lastly, I want to ask you about, I wonder what your coach talked to you guys about before this game, because, you know, Rich Shaywitz, he's a Sonoma State lifer, went to this school, has coached both sides of the program. Talk to me about his impact on you guys and what this might mean for him.
Hey, man, you know, he's a great coach. He makes us play hard. We all want to play hard for him, and he always preaches Sonoma don't beat Sonoma, and we did it tonight.
And since I have the whole team here, I also want to ask Nick a question. Nick, you are going to be the last player to score a basket on this court. What does that mean for you?
Oh, my God. It feels great. We won. That's what all that matters.
All right. Okay. Well, fellas, you guys did great tonight and in these last two games. Congratulations on the win, and congratulations on sending Sonoma State off the right way. Before I sign off, I just want to thank Scott Kimmelman and everyone at Sonoma State for giving me the opportunity to start my career here. As this is where I got my first paid play-by-play job, and I have cherished every moment I've had here at this university. And I'd be remiss without saying how special of a place this is, not just to me, but to so many. And with that, for the last time here from the Wolves' Den, my name is Satchel Foster. Thank you for always tuning in and watching not just Sonoma State basketball, but Sonoma State athletics as a whole. And while it doesn't look as though I will, I hope I do get to see you again. Good night.